Hey guys, what's up? It's Pedo here, and today I got a story for you. And as you can see by the title, it is called The Most Disappointing Fight I Have Ever Seen. Now, basically, let me get right into this. Basically, the two people in this, we're gonna call them C and B, just for the story. But anyways, I'm hanging out with B about 2 days before, and he's talking about the fight that's gonna happen. And we're planning it all out, and I don't know, after about 30 minutes of talking, we've decided on that it's going to be at the skate park at 3 o'clock, you know, classic shit like that, like something you would see out of a movie, honestly. And we also decided that I was going to film the whole day, like it was basically a day in the life where he was fighting somebody. So, I don't know why we never tried to upload that to YouTube. It would have been hilarious. Wait till you hear the ending. Anyways, let me get into the next part. But anyways, 2 days go by, and then so it starts off at like, I don't know, I'd say around 12ish is when I started recording like the day in the life kinda. So basically it started off with me just hanging out with B, and we were talking about what he thought about the fight and whatnot. And then we finally got to the skate park, and then that's when I decided to start interviewing every single person at the skate park, asked them who they thought was gonna win or lose, and I got everyone's opinion. And basically everyone was betting on C. Honestly, everyone said C was gonna beat him up, and I didn't think so. I thought, honestly, B had it in the bag. But yeah, everyone was thinking C. And okay, so the way the fight starts, it's 3 o'clock. Everyone's there. There are so many people there. There were so many people that there was people just lined up on the other side of the fence, just looking in, watching. And I was inside filming. So basically, it's like 3 o'clock, and they both arrived. So everyone's hyped. They both got there. It's honestly like a boxing match, except it's nowhere near the quality of fighting. You'll understand what I mean in just a second. But anyways, they both get there. So they get there, and they meet face to face. And that's when they start, talking the shit and whatnot. They're saying all this shit to each other, and that's when C, he pushes B one time. Nothing happens. He pushes him a second time, a third time, a fourth time. I think he may have pushed him close to 20 times. 20 times. He just kept pushing him and pushing him. Like, he just kept backing him up and backing him up. Because they started on this, like, kind of like a hill. Because our skate park has, like, a lot of hills on the ground randomly for some reason. Not anymore because it's being rebuilt, but back when this was happening, there's a lot of hills on the ground, so he's just pushing them, and they're backing over this hill and all the way back to this corner of the fence where this black bench was. And I'm just sitting here filming. And then finally, after the last push, it may have been, I don't know, maybe the 21st push. Let's just be conservative and say that. But basically, after the 21st push, as soon as he pushed him, B swung, and he punched a punch that I have never seen before. It is kind of hard to describe with just words, but basically his arm, instead of punching straight like a normal human being, he punched like kind of, his arm went around the back of his head, like the back of his head, and punched him. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. So basically, try to imagine that his fist, instead of punching straight, he was kind of had his shoulder facing him and went around the back of his own head and punched him. That's the best way I could describe it. It was very lucky, but it connected right into his eye socket. Oh man, and that's the only thing that happened the whole fight. Literally 21 pushes, one punch, and it was over. It was over after that. C was done. They both walked away. C walked away with his group of friends, and B stayed at the skate park, and I was just sitting there laughing. It was hilarious. It was hilarious because the amount of anticipation I had for that. And that's how it happened. It was nothing. It was just one punch. And let me add one more detail for you. That wasn't the worst thing you've ever heard. The fight was over some sandals. And sandals are $10. No, I think it was $10. Either that or both. And guess what? And to add one more thing to make it even worse, is that right after they fought, after he walked away with his group of friends, later on that day, they met up back with each other and just made up. They were like, "Oh, sorry, bro, I'll pay you back." And then they like hugged. And then they said, "Oh, you want to go to Cinder tomorrow?" which is a skate park. And he was like, yeah, bro. And I swear they gave each other a little kiss. I swear to God. No, no, I'm just kidding. But they just made up really quick right after, later on that day, and they were just friends again, which I thought was kind of pussy. They were talking shit to each other for 3 days. I was so hyped. I recorded the whole day in the life, and yeah, that's what happened. So, I hope you enjoyed this little story. I don't know how well you followed that because, like I say, when I do these, I get pretty baked. But if you understand it and had a good time, then that's awesome. I'll see you guys later. Peace.